Angela is in Ohio. Hi, Angela. Your question for Dr. John and me.
Hi, thank you so much for taking my call. I am a huge fan of everything Dave Ramsey.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm super nervous.
Oh, that's okay. We've never lost a patient.
Be clear. Okay, good. So I'm calling because about 3.5 weeks ago, my husband confessed to me that he has a prescription drug addiction. I had no idea. I was completely blindsided. So that very day, we found a rehab facility. He's been there since. He's coming home next week. But in the meantime, I found out we had an emergency fund saved of $30,000. He cleaned it out. He took as much liquid as he could get, and he put himself into credit debt of about $70,000 that I'm aware of, just via cash advances. So at this point, I'm just trying to figure out, he's going to clean up his own mess, of course, but I'm trying to be supportive. Do we go with Chapter 13 bankruptcy? Do we consolidate? Do we pay things off? Some of it's in collections. There's about 10 credit cards I found. Some of it's just 4 to 6 months late. So it's kind of a mess right now. So I'm just looking for some guidance.
Wow. Tough month.
Very.
Yeah, you're going to be like the rest of us, 2020. You don't want to see it again.
Yep, exactly.
So are you working outside the home?
I am. I'm in education.
What do you make?
$71,000.
What does he make?
He makes $95,000.
So we have $160,000 income to clean up $70,000 worth of debt.
Correct.
So that's really not a problem.
Correct. It doesn't sound like one. I guess because it's going to collections and it's past due and we don't have any liquid.
There's nothing they're going to do.
Scared of collectors, you know? What do you do about that?
They're not going to do anything by the time you can pay them back. So, if you start paying, you start talking about this is gone in 12 months, which it should be fairly easily.
Right.
The biggest problem is you're just trying to you got knocked on your back. So your whole world changed. And so you're trying to get your head around. If you had been gradually kind of knew this was there, but you didn't know he had a problem, and you didn't know you had a financial problem, and those are all new things.
Right. I thought we had a fully funded emergency fund. I thought we were on baby step 6, and I had no idea. And I am in charge of the money, and but the addiction makes you sneaky.
Oh, makes you lie.
And manipulative and deceitful, exactly.
Yes, yeah. All addicts are liars.
Yeah. So do you have somebody in your life that you can sit with that will walk alongside you, or a group that's going to walk alongside you? Because you're going to have to do a couple of things. You're going to have to mourn I learned this phrase when I joined this team. You're going to have to mourn the financial infidelity. You're going to have to mourn the stability that you knew and the loss of trust there, right? As your husband has to rebuild that, and you're going to have to walk alongside your husband in this journey together. But you're also going to have to learn to retrust you, because you trusted him. You trusted your sense of understanding what's going on in your home. You know the sense of money. And what I often hear people experience as they walk through this is they understand they got to learn how to retrust their husband. They got to learn to clean up the financial mess. They forget to learn to retrust themselves, and that ends up being the most painful violation. So do you have people that you can walk with?
I have a lot. Yeah, I have an amazing group of friends and my parents and family. I am so blessed to have everybody in my life. They have come forward and helped me in ways I could never have imagined. So yes, I have a lot of helpers. So thank God for that.
So you had $100,000 change in position from 30 plus to 70 minus.
Yes.
And your guy that you thought was solid isn't.
Right.
And so there's a lot to be sad about.
Very much.
Not
much.
And mad about. And not to be stay sad or stay mad. But those are just real emotions. I just want to say out loud, those are normal human beings have emotions like that in this kind of crap.
And if you don't feel it, and if you shove them down and try to get to problem solving, what's that, Dave? they have a high rate of resurrection. Or in counseling, we call them leakage. They will find a way out.
Yeah.
You can deal with them, or they will make their way out all over your marriage.
All the emotions,
Yeah.
As strong as they come, and ups and downs, and it's overall, I would say it's just confusing. I'm just confused.
It is. And
so much
disorienting.
What you can do is you can lay out some very clear principles with his coaches and counselors that say, you have to re-earn trust by being worthy of trustworthy, not falling off the wagon again, not lying, not manipulating, not doing drugs. And so we're gonna have a real clear understanding of what winning looks like there. And then we're going to have a real careful mathematical formula that says we're going to be on a budget, and we're going to take $70,000 in debt, making $160,000, and so we're going to clean that up. This is $7,000 a month.
Yes.
And when you just make your list of smallest to largest, plus or minus a barking dog that you want to get rid of, on the list, right? But you just start knocking it out $7,000. They're not going to bark much.
Right. And you don't think bankruptcy is the way to go?
No, you're not bankrupt. You're not bankrupt. Okay. You make 160, you need to pay 70.
Yeah, and you see a little perspective from you, so thank you.
You're not even close to bankrupt. You're scared, you're mad, you're confused, and you're pissed off, and all of those things are right, but you're not bankrupt.
And 6 months from now, you're going to be super pissed off because you're going to want this to be over. And he's going to have been working his steps, and he's going to be going to his group, and he is going to have rededicated himself to his marriage and you are still going to have the broom and the dustpan cleaning this crap up.
Right.
And it's
and I did nothing wrong.
It's gonna suck. And that's why that's what we say, the people in your life.
If he stays clean and does his steps for the next year, and you work your Dave Ramsey system, and you bust through this debt in 1 year, 12 months from today, you're going to have your life back.
I pray that's exactly what happens.
Well,
Angela,
it's somewhat up to him.
Doing well.
It's somewhat up to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got to heal. He's got to keep walking the healing. But if you can keep the emotions dialed and know that they're there, but also stay on a path mathematically, this is very doable in 12 months mathematically.
Okay, I feel better. Thank you. I had a feeling that's what you were going to say, but I just feel like I needed to call and hear you say it yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you told me you make $25,000 a year, you might be bankrupt.
Yeah, right.
But you're not.
Right.
So the bad news is you got a hole. The good news is you got a really nice big shovel.
Yeah, and we can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
You can definitely do it. I'm very hopeful. I really am.
Yeah.
But
are you guys in Ramsey Plus?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna pay for it. Well, that Ramsey Plus is all of the stuff together. It's every dollar. It's Financial Peace University. It's all the tools under one heading, and I'm gonna give you a 1-year membership to walk with you guys while you're walking your year out. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, jump in, use the every dollar budget. Let him walk with you on the every dollar budget. He needs to participate and carry the emotional weight of these financial decisions. You don't need to be his mommy for the next 12 months financially.
Yep, that's hard because I'm the leader. I am the control freak.
Yeah, but that'll help you trust him, and it'll help him.
He can demonstrate it in real time.
Yeah, it's his payback. He carries he emotionally and financially carries the weight of this because it's his mess.
It's a way he can bring restoration back.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. That's exactly right.